Hello everyone, you are watching A Peep Into Me with Trust Nyowikeh, missionary and blockchain enthusiast. A Peep Into Me is just a program that shares Trust Nyowikeh's life experiences with the aim to inspire and bring about hope. I want you to stay tuned as you watch this episode today. In everyone's life, anger has its place, but it should never be overgiven more attention than it requires. I'm here to share with you a story of what happened to me during my third year in the seminary. I was elected the vice student body president of the school, and so as my post required, I had some responsibilities to carry out in school. And so on this day, there was a former student who visited us in school with his church leadership, and as was always the tradition, whenever somebody came visiting, whether a pastor or a particular church, we had to gather as the entire student body to welcome this person or persons. So this day, this former student came with his church leadership to visit us and share with us some food stuff. And so as a tradition, we had to gather together. So I sent a student to go to the male dormitory and call for the rest of the students who were there so they can come gather and welcome this former student who had come to visit us. And so the student did, and not all the students that were in the dormitory came over. Some of the students who actually heard the announcement sat at the dormitory veranda and they were discussing there and laughing, and they didn't care whether or not their attention was needed over at the administrative block where we had to gather to receive this former student. So what happened was that I was going to call for them myself, and when I was going to call for them, I actually discovered that they were seated and they were discussing and laughing as though nothing was happening. And so I called and asked them whether they heard that their attention was needed over this way. They actually said yes, while still sitting. I got so furious, and then I picked a cane to beat them up. Wait a minute. This is me, about 25 years old, picking a cane to beat up people who could be my father's age mate, people who are about 40, 45 years and even above, simply because they disobeyed me. And so because of the fear that they could get beaten, they actually ran into their dormitory, dressed up, and came join us. After the occasion was over, an elderly student called for me. I went, met him in his house, and he told me that he wanted to tell me that what I did with those students was not good. He said he understands that the students' reactions or the students' attitudes towards the fact that they disobeyed my orders wasn't right. But I should also understand that my reactions towards them was not right as well. He said, as a leader, I should not allow my emotion get into my head so that I fail to know what is required for me at a given time. Now, what I am here to let you know as leaders is that anger has its place in our lives, but we should not give it too much than it deserves. We should always make sure that we do not use our emotions to react to people when things are not going the way we expect them to go. Since a leader is supposed to show the way for others to follow, the leader is supposed to learn how to manage his emotion, especially when it comes to anger, so that we don't lead people with anger, with wrath, and at the end of the day, we mislead them simply because of how we feel. We need to keep our feelings, our emotions down, and allow our vision to be what will guide us as we lead the people that are following us. Thank you. Hello guys, I hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Remember, my aim here is not just to share stories about myself, but to inspire people and bring about hope. And I'm sure that you got inspired by the video you just watched. I'm inviting you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to share this video to as many as possible so that they can also be inspired as well. Thank you so much.